23rd, 2020. I'm just going to do a brief tour of the classroom for you. A lot of people are having questions on how to use Google Classroom and where things are. I've assigned a couple things just due today that's been on there for about 3 days now. So today at 3 o'clock, it'll expire. Under classwork, there you go. That's where you will see it nicely listed for you, due dates. So we have these two selection tests. This test, There Will Come Soft Rains, is due today at 3. That's going to be a multiple choice test. The open book test is just one question raise strategy. Again, from There Will Come Soft Rains. So I see 8 people have turned it in. When you click open, you're gonna get into Pearson Realize, and it's gonna lead you right there. You're going to take the test. You can please have the story open from Google Classroom. Okay. So you realize once you get in there, it's going to have you log in through your Google Classroom, through your Google account, through the school. It's not going to take me right into the test, but it's taking me to a list of students who still need to connect. Looks like a lot of people in period 2 need to connect. Some people that are in progress. Down there are some scores some people have taken this test. Okay. So that's on Pearson Realize. That one expires today at 3 o'clock. Okay. So there's another one that's just called the open book. Looks like 3 people have turned that in. When you click in that, again, same situation, but that's just one question using the raise strategy. So remember, if you need to get the copy of that, it's like, oh, I need to get a copy of the poem, or I need to get a copy of the story. Remember, all that's still in there for you. If you need to grab the copy of that story and kind of have that handy, keep that up to the side. If you need to get a copy of the poem, got the poem, so that's the story. Okay, you can have that open and handy. You can get the copy of the poem up and handy. Okay, so that's under here. Boop. So have all those because they're going to ask you to refer back to it's an open book test. And since you don't have your books, I've typed things up for you so you do have them. Okay, so refer back to the actual poem that you have. Refer back to the actual story that you have a copy of. Okay, and pull those up and keep those handy. So back up to, if we go to stream, it'll always tell you the list off to the side. Due today at 3 o'clock is the test. It's in 2 sections, the one written question and the multiple choice. That's the only thing that's due today. It's just back to those There Will Come Soft Rains, the poem, and There Will Come Soft Rains, the short story. Just finish those out today. They do expire today at 3. And then if you want to go into what's due tomorrow, we can click View All. Okay, so those are some of the things that are due. We've got the vocabulary that's due tomorrow, and that's, some people have already done that. Click in there. Just look in your lists of things to do. That's it. And then we have the daily check-in is always there. Okay. So the only things you have to do today are those open book tests. And then there's a couple things for tomorrow. The classwork for tomorrow is already in there. And it is called, it's a Billy Joel speech he's giving to a college as they graduate. So you'll open up, you'll see the questions there. And next to that, you'll see the speech. If you wish to, from there, you can click on here and you can open up the link to the actual speech as well, so that you have access to that as well. Okay. Hold fast your dreams and trust your mistakes. So this is something I typed up for you as well that is in your textbook. But since not everyone can access that on Clever Portal, I typed it up. It's a very brief speech. You're reading the speech. You can listen to the speech. I have a link on with YouTube. And then you're simply answering these questions that I typed up from the textbook. Okay, that's the thing that's due tomorrow. Along with, there's some vocabulary activities that a lot of you have already done. So that's it. This week we'll have a discussion too on Zoom. If you need to talk to me, get on these Zoom discussions I'm trying to have. Also, you can Google Hangout me and you can email me. All right. I hope that explained things, just kind of walking through. Always look at the side here. What's due today? What's due when? And get access everything under classroom, and you got it. Okay. There's only two things due today, and it's actually just a test that has multiple choice and one constructive response. Okay, about the poem and the short story. All right. Talk to you later.